The snow has melted across mid-Michigan with our warmer temperatures recently. But soon, more snow and cold temperatures do return. JP Willmore with Vredevoogd joins us to share more. JP, the freeze-thaw cycle can cause concerns to our home. What are the different areas that might pose a risk?
Yeah, this time of year, the biggest concern is going to be water in the basement. So this time of year is when we're really recommending that people check out the sump pump to head downstairs and pour some water in the sump if you need to get it to kick on, and make sure that it's removing water from the basement so that we don't have a flooded basement.
Why is that the most important thing this time of year?
Yeah, our groundwater is really saturated right now from all the rain and the snow melt, and so that water has to go somewhere. It's going to come up through your basement floor, and our sump pump is there to remove that from the home. So if the pump isn't working, it's just going to fill up the basement.
So it's best to get that fixed or at least replaced.
Yes, absolutely.
Another concern we hear this time of year, especially when we're heading into the winter months, is frozen pipes and pipes bursting. But now we've seen this stretch of weather where it's warmed up, feels like spring outside, and it's about to dip back down to the winter-like conditions. What do people need to look out for to protect their pipes so they don't burst like the one behind us?
Yeah, for sure. So the most important thing this time of year is going to be to check the areas, usually in the basement, that aren't insulated, pipes that run up against your exterior walls. So that'll be the place that you'll want to look for any sorts of cracks in the pipes, any evidence that there may have been water leaking at any point during the winter, and listen for any running water when you don't think there should be. So if all your faucets are closed, nothing is running, and there shouldn't be the sound of running water, if you hear it, there's probably a leak somewhere. So that's when you can call someone like us to come out and take a look.
Call the professional.
Yes.
Before someone calls a professional and they're waiting for someone to, like you, to get to their house, what are 3 key things that they can do that you would recommend they do and that you would recommend they stay away from to protect their pipes?
Yeah, I would definitely stay away from trying to make any sort of repair on your own. That's usually when we see the issue become larger. But an easy thing to do would be to find your water main. So usually that's somewhere in the basement, and you can shut the water off to your entire house and stop that leak from damaging the basement. Buckets, towels, put as much of that around it as possible to not cause any sort of damage to the area that the leak is at.
As we go back to these cold temperatures, any precautions or steps people can take so their pipes don't go from warm to cold super fast?
Yeah, you can get heat tape from your typical local big box stores that you can wrap that will help keep that pipe insulated. If you did attach any sort of hose with the warmer weather, definitely make sure that you take it off, or at least empty the water out of it so that hose doesn't freeze and damage the pipes.
JP, thank you so much for sharing all of this knowledge and for joining us.
Of course, thank you.